It is 1988 in Barcelona. The entire city is looking forward to the approaching World Fair. But there's more going on in the city than preparations, because in its poorest parts, people are being kidnapped, murdered, and mutilated. The police don't care too much, so it is up to a scholar with a dark past, a nosy reporter, and a medical student with a big secret to try and find the culprit. And the answer to everything seems to be connected to a 16th century physician and his book that doesn't seem to really exist. Hey bookworms, welcome back to my channel and to another book review, and today I will talk about The Secret of Vesalius by the Spanish author Jordi Llobregat. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. I know it's Catalan Spanish, and yeah, forgive me if I didn't. Somehow, whenever I want to read a translated book, I find myself reading Spanish books. Anyway, this is a dark historical thriller about Daniel, a young man who returns to his hometown Barcelona after years of avoiding it for his father's funeral, only to realize that he inherited both a mystery and the responsibility of solving it. He cooperates with a relentless reporter who started working on this case with the father, as well as the father's assistant, a determined yet naive medical student. Together they try and find out who is behind those murders and what they really want, all behind the backs of many people around who want Daniel to leave both the case and Barcelona. But before I'll tell you what I thought about the book, let me just let you know, in case you're new here, that on this channel I talk about books. I mostly do book reviews like today, but I also have the occasional list video, and I make it my mission to make classic literature less scary and more accessible. So if that is something you think you'll find interesting, make sure to subscribe to my channel and have a little scroll around. I'm sure you'll find something there you'd like. So, The Secret of Vesalius was such an enjoyable book. I read it very quickly and absolutely loved it. It is not perfect, which is okay, and I will get to that later. But it was a sophisticated thriller. It was a bit like an interesting combination between Dan Brown, Thomas Harris, and Robert Harris. Think of a fast-paced, fun historical thriller with a compelling mystery, some body horror, and a book full of riddles. But add to it really nice writing that immerses you into a different time, an ancient city with its magnificent building on one hand, but the filth of poverty on the other one. The book is a thriller with a touch of horror, but unless you're really squeamish, you should be fine. Having said that, the book does have its shortcomings, and this is where it gets weird, so just bear with me. First, we do have some really egregious cliches. There are a couple of antagonists here, and each one of them is the mustache-twirling, cartoon, over-the-top villain. Then we have some really obvious twists. Now don't worry, this book is full of twists, and many of them made my jaw drop. But some were so obvious I started wondering whether they were really supposed to have been surprising. Which leads me to a really strange observation regarding this book. Guys, this novel is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There is such a perplexing dichotomy in it. The writing is so good and intricate, but then you'll have such cliches and minor plot holes. Nothing too major, don't worry. The language and narrative are so descriptive when it comes to the city, but the action scenes are so poorly written I could barely follow them. There is sophistication and expert-level medical knowledge, as well as some really illogical reasoning, some shocking plot twists, and some very underwhelming ones. I am telling you, it's as if two different people wrote that book. But I don't want this to deter you from reading this fascinating novel. Guys, the book is flawed, but it's so worth it, especially if you like mysteries and historical novels, and the idea of a well-written combination of the Da Vinci Code and the perfume sounds interesting to you. I had so much fun reading it, and despite managing to guess certain twists, some of them really managed to catch me off guard. So guys, that was my review on The Secret of Vesalius. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more bookish videos. Also, let me know in the comment section what is your favorite historical mystery book. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.